You look so good. I wonder where can I put this stuff. Wait. I made it. Oh. 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 I made it. I think my boobs are out. 1 second, let's put them back in. Yep, my nips are out.
Get him in there, girl. Get him in. Get him in.
Can I put this?
Anytime.
Carolyn, can I put this in the office? Anytime you see nipples, you just point this. Just when you see nipple, just hi, gorgeous. Happy birthday. Just like no. Cheersy. Wait, really perky. Vanessa. Your hair looks fantastic. Vanessa. Roller? Yeah. Vanessa. Oh my God.
Yeah! Word! Oh, Jeremy gets some too. Yeah, Jeremy's feeling alright.
You guys ready? I'll tell you my story, okay? And I want to read.
Wait, do you have the script? Or back? Is it back there? Seriously.
I started one.
You're gonna be funny, right?
No, that's not important, Vanessa. They're gonna help you build your story. Come on.
Can I try to have an optimistic outlook? Can I buck up just enough to see it won't fall apart? Maybe this year I decide I'm not giving up before I try. This year we can start.
Hey, it can be out of order, right? You don't have to do any kind of sequence or anything.
Well, I guess.
From the heart, Vanessa.
All right.
I'm proud of you already, Vanessa.
Melina's always proud. Good. Another version, another rewrite. It's not perfect. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kind of coming up empty. Can't find my point of view. Does anybody have a gap? Anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue, 'cause this very perform and you actually showed up. My brother, DJ right there, we're gonna talk about him in a second. Yeah! He goes, can I get my friend Rocky in the show? And I was like, no, it's sold out. And he was like, what? He's like, is that sold out? And then he says, quote, that's because the tickets are so cheap. and then I shot back with, they're not paying to watch me sing, they're paying for their own dinner. And then I was like, wait, what? So thank you. Regardless of how you got here, you are here. Thank you so much. You are here because I asked you. You are my beautiful friends and family. The ones who aren't here are dead to me. That's right. You know, there's people missing. You know. Yep. But really, thank you so much for celebrating my birthday. I've had friends say to me, you know, the muggles, the non-performers. Make sure you have, right, muggles. Make sure you have fun on your birthday. And I'm like, let me be clear. This is fun. I am a performer. Like being up here as a performer is like crack to us. Am I right? You guys are hanging on every word I'm saying. I'm telling a story. You guys gotta clap. That is the best gift you guys can do. I'm here with all my favorite people. I'm singing songs with my theater crushes. My family finally gets to meet my Hawaii Ohana. So make sure you meet them. The last time I did this show here, John Rampage and my mom pointed out my white dress was wrinkled. Am I right? Yeah, no, seriously. My mom said that was really nice, but your dress was wrinkled. So I decided to wear sequins, because sequins doesn't wrinkle, right? And it's my golden jubilee, so I can wear gold. I am also, hang on, I gotta breathe. I'm also wearing something better than Spanx. Mi amiga colombiana, tú sabes. I will tell you later what it is, but it's like a Colombian secret. That'll come in the plastic surgery section. Okay? I'm gonna tell you. I'm snatched, yeah? So here's my life story. These stories are very special to me because they've shaped who I am. These stories I'll tell you will happen at varying points. So Melina will be our stewardess, our flight attendant per se. She'll give us our place and time. I mean, look at her. She's like sparkly, right?
You inspire me to spark.
Thank you. I'll share true stories. Some happy, some sad, some even tragic. But I give you permission to laugh because that's how I've looked at the world through the lens of humor. So please, please, please laugh. I invite you to cry with me and laugh. And it's my party. I can do what I want to, do what I want. Okay, so Melina, let's go to Manila. Let's go.
Here we go. Manila, 1973. Being a middle child.
Okay, so let me introduce you guys to my family. Here we go. So I'm a middle child, can you tell? Of course you can tell. So that's my brother VJ. Stand up. Stand up. Yeah. So this is my brother Vladimir James. Okay, so already that name. You can keep standing. And so let me just tell you about him, right? He has an MBA. He's like super smart. He has an actual presidential award, right? I know. And he's a pimp. No. It's a project management something. It's like a real thing. Jason, where are you? It's a thing, yeah? It's like a special business thing, right? Okay, and he's the reason why I started singing. See, growing up, I would play piano. And he was the singer in the family, you'll hear. And then everyone's like, oh, you're so good, BJ, and ignore me. Do you know how much harder it is to play piano? I know. That's why I hired Melina. All right, so that's our oldest. Stand up, Eric. Here we go. Look at this sucker, right? Okay, so this guy, there we go. So this guy, in 7th grade, he played with Tito Puente. Well, I know. Christina knows too. With Tito Puente. He played with Tito Puente, okay? So this guy, he did, shut up, I know. So then this guy, not only did he play with 7th grade, I know. And then he also has a master's in economics from London School of Economics. Right? I know, it's crazy. And then he goes, I asked him, what do you like really do? And he's like, well, do you like plan cities? He is the country head of the Urban Land Institute. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I'm making it up, I don't know. But basically, like, he plans cities, people. Like, and he was trying to be humble. He was like, well, I help people make policies so that cities can happen, you know? And I'm like, so like, you plan cities, right? He's like, well, kind of, sort of. That's my hobby. Yeah, it's true. Okay, give him a round of applause. So, they're very accomplished. I have, get ready, 4 po'okelas. So it's really, really hard, yeah, to be a middle child to mom. This is just for dramatic effects. I know you love us. Okay? Superboy and the invisible girl, son of steel and daughter of air. He's a hero, a lover, a prince. She's not there. Superboy and the invisible girl, everything a kid ought to be. He's immortal, forever alive. Then there's me. I wish I could fly and magically appear and disappear. I wish I could fly. I'd fly far away from here. Superboy and the invisible girl, he's the one you wish would appear. He's your hero, forever alive. He's not here. I am here. No, that's not true. You're out of control, a perfect plan. You know I love you. I love you too. I love you as best as I can. Invisible girl, here she is, clear as the day. Please look closely and find her before she fades away. Superboy, the invisible girl, thrill of your daughter of air. He's a hero, lover, a prince. She's not there. She's not there. She's not there. She's not Allison! Oh, you guys, Don't I have the best friend? You guys, I know you know most of this music. You are allowed to sing along. Just don't sing louder than me. That's all. So, Mom, you have a line here. Okay, Mom? When I cue you, you have to say, what kind of daughter did I raise? Okay? Molina, where are we next?
Medellin to Machu Picchu to Old Westbury, Long Island, 2003. Getting married in the Catholic Church.
Okay. So Joe and I were living in Medellin, Colombia. We were not drug runners. We were teaching in international school. Just FYI. So and we had a side hustle. So we got engaged, and it was hard to get our grandparents, our grandmothers at that time, to come to Medellin. It's beautiful, by the way. You guys gotta go there. And so Mom said, hey, I'll plan your wedding. And I was like, hey, Mom, thank you so much. So she handled all the logistics of the wedding. That's Mom. Can you guys give a round of applause for me? That's Mom. And then we were in Peru, because she visited us, and we were on the train to Aguascalientes. Anybody here been to Peru? See, you guys know the entrance right to Machu Picchu is Aguascalientes. And so we're having fun. Mom's chewing on the coca leaves. Hey, Mom. That's right. And she was like, where's my headache? And then I said to her, Mom, you know, it's really inconvenient to get married at a church and then go to the country club where we're gonna get, why don't we just get married in the garden? And then she says, what did you say, Mom? Go, Mom. She said, what kind of daughter rings. Look at me, and I never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter. Can it be? I'm not meant to play this part. Now I see that if I were truly to be myself, I would break my mother's heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside? So she stopped talking to us. I'm not kidding, this is true. All the stories are true, okay? And so we're like, I guess we're getting married in a Catholic church. And so we later find out that raise your hand if you got married in a Catholic church. Yes, thank you! What do you need? What do you need? You need a pre-K? Well, yes.
A husband.
You need a husband, that would be great. So we actually found out that in order to get married in a Catholic church, you need a certificate that you attend classes. They're called pre-Cana classes, right, Annie? Yep. You guys did it. So again, we were in Colombia, right? And I've been lying to my mom that I was going to church, but I don't go to church. Joe and I did. I'll throw Joe under the bus too. We didn't go to church. So then you find out. You're gonna love this story because you have to present your certificate to the priest that you took the classes before you get married. So we got a fake one. We bought it. So we got one from what kind of daughter did I raise? So there's a chaplain here, by the way. So it was $50. So we presented, I'm like, all right. So how do you feel about lying to a priest? How do you feel better? On your wedding day, you go to confession. And I know that I'm not going to hell because I've been baptized. So I'm going to call my friend Ren to come sing with me. Yes.
I'm about to do it for the first time. And I'm gonna do it with a girl. A special girl. Who makes my heart kind of flutter. Makes my eyes kind of blur. I can't believe I'm about to baptize her.
He will baptize me. He will hold me in his arms, and he will baptize me. Right in front of everyone, and he will set me free. When he looks into my eyes, and he sees just how much I love being baptized.
I'm Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So I hold you like this,
Oh, okay.
and I
Oh,
dip you down
oh,
like
yes.
this,
Oh,
and then I
oh.
just baptized you. She got died by the Heavenly Father. I just baptized you, girl. I'm a fool like a champ.
I'm a wet with salvation.
We just went all the way.
Praise be to God. I'll never forget this day.
Baptize you.
You baptized me.
I got you, girl. You want a moment of
Baptized I'll text you later. How is one human being that gorgeous and kind and funny? Seriously, right? It's almost unfair.
Let's talk about his sister.
Can we talk about his sister?
And then his
Seriously, what's in your freaking gene pool, kids?
What did you all have?
Seriously, look at her. That's Sarah, you guys. Look how stunning. That's I know how you feel. Melina, where are we going next? Oh! It's your story. Get ready, Paula.
Here we go. We are off to Medellin, Colombia, 2002.
We were living in Medellin, Colombia. Oh, sorry. That's right, I forgot. I jumped my
Hiding plastic surgery.
Did you guys catch that? Do it again, Melina, because
Medellin, Colombia, 2002. Hiding plastic surgery.
you guys got that, right? Okay. So we were living in Medellin, Colombia, and let me tell you guys, the women all look like Sofia Vergara. And her, Sina Paula, seriously, they all look like her. So the secret, right, to get snatched is called a faja. It's on a faja. It's like better than Spanx, you guys. So it has zippers and clasps. I can't breathe for shit, but I look good. So I used to work out every day. All the Colombian women would like do sit-ups. They had like big butts and skinny waists and like abs. So I would just go, right? So every day I would go to the gym. So every Saturday I would also go to the gym. Every Saturday I would tell Joe I would go to the gym, but I didn't go to the gym.
What kind of doctor did
I love you. I actually would go to a medical spa. I know. And so what they did was they would inject my abs with a fat blaster. I know. I'm sick in the head. I'm sick. I can feel your judgment, okay? I gotta drink for this. Hang on, I gotta burp.
This show.
So they would inject my stomach with fat blaster and my butt to make it bigger. It's a thing. I don't think it worked. So one time I said to the doc, you know, doc, that's fine. Doc, I was like, I feel like my lips could be bigger. Like I feel, and he was like, oh, come. I was like, okay. And this is all conducted in Spanish, so I don't know what he actually said. So then he was like, oh, you know, one lip is bigger than the other, yeah. And I was like, okay. So then he injected this one lip. It actually, yeah, it's a true story. So then he injected this lip. Right? Remember Saturday, I told Joe I was at the gym. So I go home and I'm making brunch for Joe. So then I feel it go like this. So I was like, ah. So then he's sitting here and I'm setting the table and the entire time I'm like this. And he's like, would you pass me that over here, right? And he finally said, I had it. He goes, what's going on with your face? I feel pretty, I feel pretty, I feel pretty and witty and bright, and my pretty Jenny girl is me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. love. Melina, where are we going next?
We are going to Genoa, Italy, to Waipahu,
Exactly.
Waimanalo to Kauai from the years 2006 to 2014. Getting pregnant.
So we started talking about having a family when we were living in Italy. So I gave up running, which was not a sacrifice. I hated running. But here's the sacrifice. I gave up drinking.
Did it work out?
Oh, I have a story for you. I'm going to put a pin on that. Remember when you outed me? Yes, we're going to put a pin on that. Okay, that's another true story. Okay, so I drank teas. I ate mountain yams. Melina, what are mountain yams for?
I believe they're to increase your estrogen level, to increase the chances of getting pregnant.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. I had an acupuncturist on call. Like, it was like, beep, beep, beep. Junior was actually one of my dearest friends that really helped me through it. I love you. My mom went to a fertility festival in the Philippines that guaranteed to get you pregnant. No, I'm being serious. It's called Obando. And you wave. She's laughing because she actually described this to me. So she waves a white hanky and she dances. Seriously. And then she calls me. She says, "I better not get pregnant." It's so true. And then we went to orphanages. And then there was a human trafficking story we cut, but that's another time. I'm not catching it. It's true. It's true. And then I saw every doctor in Hawaii. Every doctor, Farrelly, Kosasa. Kosasa, that's the weirdest one, because he's actually a trustee at Punahou where I work. So every time we're at events, I give him this knowing look like, yeah, you recognize me. Hang on, wait, no, just kidding. My mom is dying right now. She's like, what kind of dog are you I raised? She's so embarrassed. We went to faith healers in Waipahu, because that's where the best ones are. So by day, no, seriously, you don't pay them. By day, he's a warden. Let me repeat that because I don't think I got it. So by day, this faith healer is a warden. So he's like a huge guy. A warden like in a jail. Oh yeah, sorry, my English is not so good. So he's a warden. You know, in the jail, when they tell the people, oh, don't violent, be violent. That way. And so Joe and I go, do you remember the story of it? So then we go, and because we're getting healed as a couple, the guy starts massaging Joe, and I'm on the side, and he's massaging Joe, he's massaging Joe, he's massaging Joe. And Joe's looking at me like, and then it's my turn. So I go, and he's massaging me, he's massaging me, he's massaging me, and I'm going. So then we leave the place, and then we go, honey, I think we either got healed, we're gonna get pregnant, or we just got molested. I don't have children. And then Christina knows this healer, Kuma Alba, in Waimanalo, Kuma Alba. He wears like super short shorts. It's true, like shorter than these, yeah? Tablets! I don't know, Joe goes cable ticks. So then again, we both get healed. Joe gets on the massage table. Again, the detail is boom boom shots, right? Boom boom shots. So Joe's getting massaged. So picture Kumalba and Joe's like this. Balls in the face, balls in the face. And he's looking at me like, just go in it. We also didn't get pregnant. Then we found a guru. We flew to Kauai and we found a faith healer. And this was the last time, actually, that we found a faith healer. And while facing a waterfall, like it was a Hawaiian healer, he was legit, let me tell you. No, it felt legit. It didn't feel like, and then the Hawaiian healer told us to face a waterfall, Kauai, right? Waterfall. And he said, say lele. Lele means let go, Kelohi. Does it? What does it mean then? Jump. Lele means jump. Wait.
What's his name? Rich Ross?
Wait, Kelohi! This is like an important
Does
pivotal.
it make you jump?
Are you serious? Wait, that fucker told me to commit suicide? What? Wait, you guys, seriously, this like rocked my world. I'm being serious, this is not acting, it's true. Lele means jump? I thought it meant let go. Let go? No, not even any context.
Maybe.
Let go of my life. Okay, well then this guy, I lele, I did. And so that moment, I felt like a release. You know, I was like, oh. And I realized the family that I was chasing had always been here. And I'm gonna try not to cry because I have two, don't cry yet.
Oh, that's good.
I have two of my beautiful students, three of my beautiful students here. That these beautiful babies have been, they're my babies. I'm a teacher and I fucking love you guys, man. Okay. So the yearning for family was always here. And like the proverbial grail, it had always been inside of me. It's a company number. Where's your sheet music? If you trust in song, keep your eyes on the ground. Then rise, you won't fail. That's your grave. That's your grave. That's not the part you sing. So be strong. I'm sorry, Roland. He was my first Hawaii crush. Seriously, I was like stalkerish. I think I bought him a present with my face on it. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you so much. Andrew, you guys! Where are we going now?
Honolulu.
Tim needs our attention. 1 second, Melina. 1 second. Melina. Tim needs us.
Very quickly, could you please raise your hands if you haven't had dessert yet?
These are our hosts, Tim and Carol. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm thirsty. Who do I gotta talk about here? Thank you. Hey, Melina, where are we going next? Are you guys, listen, I think you guys should have dessert. It's really good. Yeah, you guys should. I'm working hard.
Just so you guys know, there is a second half, so don't leave when we're done,
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
There's a second half.
It's a
Very
second half.
special, with surprise guests. Okay, we're off to Honolulu 2015. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Learning not to be prissy. As she guzzles another yet.
Yep, keep going.
Okay, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Learning not to be prissy. It's your line.
This shit has bubbles. Learning not to be prissy. Joe begged for a dog. For 13 years, he kept looking on Craigslist for a dog. But he also kept looking for Craigslist for a 1968 Camaro. So I was like, you're not getting either. So I was like, so finally, it was like, Joe was relentless. So he's like looking and looking. So finally I was like, fine. Okay, we're gonna go get a dog. So it was around Christmas time. And then we found a dog, like there was a litter of 10 puppies, bulldogs. And then we met a guy in a parking lot in Pearl City for an interview. So you have to get interviewed to meet the dogs. It's a serious thing. And then, so we passed the first interview. Then he takes us to his house, where we meet all 10 puppies. It was like a puppy chow commercial. Like, oh, it's so cute. And then the last dog that came out, half face, ate the food bowl, ate the food out of the other bowls, and then peed in the puppy pad. And we're like, oh, that one's special. And then she came out last. We took hours deciding, and so Joe had cash because you only have to pay cash. So it's $300. So Joe gave the guy $300. So we're like sitting there with the puppies, and we were like deciding between two puppies. One had like a curly tail, was sleeping the entire time, and one was this beautiful dog, half face. And we were like, which one? We were there for hours. I'm not exaggerating, hours. So I think the guy was sick of us. He finally said, why don't you take both? And I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, I can walk away from $300. I don't need a dog. Like, I love my shoes. I love to travel. I love my clothes. I like my house not smelling like dogs. Like, I don't, exactly, like none of that. And then finally we picked Hapa. And so she's like in the car with us. This is around Christmas. And then we called the vet, any vet. So I called every number, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're gonna close for Christmas, really can't. And I was like, oh, no, I'll see a janitor, I don't care. No, I said those words. I will go to your office, I don't know what I'm doing with this puppy, I need to see you. So finally, we landed on Dr. Leadbeater. I think he's out in Kahala. And then so we went to see him, and then he checked out Hapa and she was fine, so we make it home. Hapa's on my left. I had like a towel so I don't smell like dog. And so we make it out of the parking lot, and I get out and I'm like this. I threw up. I did. I was like, so then we put Hapa, we're in the kitchen, we're on the floor. I'm like, I'm gonna teach you guys a Tagalog word. It's tulala. Say it with me. Tulala. Tulala means like this. It sounds like it, right? So I was like, tulala. And I was like, And then, so the next day I go to yoga and I'm like this. And I smell my pants and it smelled like dog. I started crying at yoga. True story. I was like, what am I doing? And then we had to go to Petco to get food. And I go to the guy, I'm like, he's 17 years old. He's probably like first job. So I'm like, hi, I just got a new puppy. I started crying, and the guy said, I was taking I was like, all right, great. And there's like a whole selection of dog food. So I picked the one that had the husky in the front, because the husky looked really good. It's Blue Wilderness. And so we had Christmas, and then now everyone's coming, and then Christopher says,
Whose dog is that?
and then I start crying. I'm like, no. And then, now I'm just crying, like anytime anybody asks. And then Melina comes in the door and says,
Whose dog is this?
and then I started crying again. I'm like, I can't. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Burning as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing. For your face, your smell, your barking. Let's just say I love it all. Every bit of you I'll ever smell makes my very flesh begin to crawl. The simple utter loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total devastation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life long. We now have 2 dogs.
Shout him out.
And they sleep on our bed.
Ready?
We're ready.
Syosset LIRR train station, New York, 2001. Letting an X down.
So my college boyfriend of 6 years was Rex. His real name is Xerxes Eclipse. Sexy. He actually pointed out to me that
Going better.
Yep. He told me that his name backwards is Sex Rex. He sang in a collegiate a cappella group, the Binghamton Crosbys. He serenaded me outside of my dorm room with his Crosby people. I was like a star, you guys. They were rock stars, seriously, a cappella, okay? So then he loved Mariah Carey. I mean, this was the perfect man. And let me point out, he was Filipino, okay? He knew all the lyrics to the Mariah Carey songs. Every single one. We would harmonize, right? It's like, this is the perfect guy. Every Monday night, I'm dating myself because I'm fucking 50. So then, do you remember Melrose Place was on Monday night? So so he would not watch football because he was so supportive. He would watch Melrose Place with me. He was so kind. He's such a kind guy. And then we played recreational softball with his Crosbys. He struck out 3 times. Yeah. Then I met Joe, and I was like, you know, I have to break up with this guy. Joe's so hot. He's like Madden. When I got in Joe's car, he wasn't playing show tunes or Mariah. He was playing gangster rap. I was like, yeah. I'm crying. He leans over and I say, listen, I'm with Joe now, Rex. You can't be in love with me anymore. You and me used to be together, every day together, always. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. It looks as though you're letting go. And if it's real, I don't want to know. Don't speak, I know just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak, I know what you're thinking. I don't need no reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Memories, they can be inviting, but some are altogether mighty frightening. As we die, though, you and I, with my head in my hands, I sit and cry. Don't speak, I know just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. No, no, don't speak. I know what you're thinking. I don't need no reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. It's all ending. We gotta stop pretending who we are. You can't be in love with me. I'm with Joe. Listen, 6 years were great. I love Joe. I really love him. You can't. Fuma, everybody. Fuma! Hush, darling. Hush, hush, darling. Hush, hush, don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Hush, hush, darling. Hush, hush, darling. Hush, hush, don't tell me 'cause it hurts. And then, thank you, Ali. And then he says, Vanessa, will you kiss me, please? And I'm with Joe. And he says, no, it's okay, because I'm gay. Oh no, it gets better. Then I told my brothers, I'm crying. Like, you guys, Rex said he was gay. And they were like, dude, we knew. They all knew.
6 years old.
6 years. 6, I know. Ah, yeah. And I lived in Chelsea. Thank God he didn't move in with me. It's like a gay party, right?
Are we ready?
Yeah, we are.
Queens, New York, 2003. Believe in miracles.
I'd like to introduce my amazing mom, Marilyn. You see how tiny she is? She's a badass. Let me tell you about her. She works in war zones. She works for the United Nations. So she works in war zones. East Timor, Somalia. What else am I missing? Liberia, I forgot that. She was Iraq, right? So she was in Baghdad. She was in Baghdad in 2003, and it was the biggest attack on the United Nations. So we had just gotten married. Remember the marriage, the wedding story? We just got married in New York, the wedding that my mom planned. And we moved to Hawaii. And then I'm unboxing cutlery, 144 pieces and 144 plastics, 144 little rubber bands. And I had this feeling like for some reason I needed to call home. It was very odd. I don't know, it was almost prophetic. And I was like, I started crying. And I said to Joe, honey, I need to call home. And then the first home to me is mom. So I called mom and I said, hey mom, how's it going? How's it going over there? She's like, it's hot. It's very hot. And then I said, okay mom, so what are you guys doing today? Working. I said, are you going out? Going out? We're not going out. And I said, mom, listen, if you go out, can you just wear your bulletproof vest and like the helmet they give you? It's hot. She says, it's hot. So I was like, okay, well, love you, mom, bye. And then hours later, my aunt calls me. It was like 4 a.m. Hawaii time. And she said, turn on CNN, turn on CNN. And then I run to the TV and I turn on CNN. And I see that the UN headquarters had been bombed. And on the news, half of the building has disappeared because they had attacked it. And then it's rubble. And in your gut, you're like, oh, somebody, like my mom's there. She's gonna be fine. In your gut, you think that. You're in denial until you actually see it. And then Joe was scrolling on his phone. And then what he didn't tell me, he told me much later that my mom's name popped up as one of the confirmed dead. And so we got on the next flight to New York, and that was the most harrowing 10 hours, and I was just crying. And hope is the first, hope. You hope that, no, she's fine. And then we get home to Queens, I hug my brothers. And since it was just my wedding, her beautiful red dress from the cleaners was just coming back. And so that was the last thing I remember her wearing. So I was laying on her bed and I just laid it on top of me, like as if I'm hugging her. And then relatives from all over start descending, and they're flying from all over, and we're praying the rosary every day. There's a lot of eating, prayers. And on 3 days later, at about 3 a.m., Eric, the phone rings, landline. And the phone rings, and Eric and I both pick up. I pick up in the kitchen, and you pick up in the living room. So I'm like, hello. And I hear mom's voice. She says, hello, Rick, it's mom. And I'm like, wait, what? Exactly. And then I said, hello. And then she says, Ness, it's mom. And then she says, what are you doing home? And I couldn't tell her that, Mom, I flew home because I'm planning your funeral. And then, you ever have that feeling where you wish something so hard and you want it to be true? I really wish that. And I wonder sometimes if I manifested my mom being alive. I believe in miracles now, because here's my miracle. And I'm so grateful beyond words that I get to celebrate my 50th birthday with my mom, who was brought to life for us 20 years ago. So, thank you guys. And I'm going to ask my older brother, VJ, Vladimir, to sing with me. And you guys have no day but today. This is a company number. So if you guys would please. Okay, there is a second half. Don't leave.
Second half, don't leave.
No one's planning on leaving, right? You're dead to me, dude.
It's called drinking.
And there's
Drinking.
There is no future, there is no past. Thank God this moment's not the last. There's only us, there's only this. Forget, regret, whole life is yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today.
Thank you, everyone. Please stay for Act 2. 15 minutes. 15 minutes, people. That's it. Okay, just so you. Thank you, 15. That's right, Muggles. That's what we say when a stage manager says, "Hey, it's a thank you, 15." All right, so 15. Go get drunk. I'm gonna now. I can get drunk. Hey yo.
We're going to have some surprise singers singing for Vanessa. This is our halftime show where we're going to be offering songs from specially selected individuals. So hang in there, don't leave yet. It gets really even more special. So thank you, Vanessa. Sit down and relax. Be a queen now. Be a queen. Be a queen.
Miss Vanessa's turning 50 now. But she keeps scraping by somehow. Vanessa, you run this town. Keep scraping by Vanessa, Vanessa, Vanessa. Keep scraping by Vanessa. Keep scraping by, keep scraping by, la 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 la. Keep scraping by, keep scraping by, la 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 la. Keep scraping by. Salute to Vanessa! Up next, welcome to the stage, Roslyn. Sure. Roz is multi-talented and she plays piano and sings. So like Vanessa said earlier, playing the piano is actually the really hard thing to do here, and she does it both. Not only that, but she has more heart than anybody I know. Roz, you're amazing, and we love you. And are you singing something like fun and peppy, or are we like taking it down? Okay, we're gonna get a little reflective for this next show. We're hitting all the levels today.
Okay, that's
Ready to go?
the official, this is for Vanessa. And since it was in a musical, I think it's legal that we can do the couple. And all of our folks know this, so either on the verses or the choruses, sing along. When you're down and trouble and you need some loving care, and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon we will be there. Brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. If the sky, I wish you weren't sitting behind me. That old north wind should begin. There we go, there we go. Keep your head together. Call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. Right down the street from me. With your dogs, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you and take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Don't you let winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, we will. 'Cause you got a friend. So many friends. So many friends. You got a friend. They couldn't even buy tickets for tonight.
Okay, we're gonna have a little fun here with some of the most talented girls in the world. We got Miss Allie Alcroft, Allison Maldonado, Mom Kohler, Christina, and rumor has it Miss Vanessa Major. she doesn't know.
She doesn't know yet.
She doesn't know.
Come on.
You guys have to share. All right, I'm just gonna tell a quick story.
Okay.
First of all, I know my dress is parting, and you're gonna see things.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So Vanessa and Allison and I and Melandy and Jody Bill all had the privilege of being in a show together. What was it called? Beehive.
Directed by.
Melindy.
That's right.
And so it was all about the women's groups of the 60s, and the song was in the show. However, before that there was a little audition for a musical called Shout, which I may have auditioned for and didn't get into, and I may have auditioned with this song. I went and saw it, and I'm like, okay, that bitch is okay. Forget it. I want you to come on up and you sing back up for me. Oh, Billy Ray was the preacher's son. When he got with me, when he got around, started talking. That's when Billy would take me walking. Through the backyard we go walking, and he look into my eyes. Lord knows the master boy, the only boy that could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy that could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Oh, yes, he was. It wasn't always easy, no matter how hard I tried. When he started sweet talking to me, come and tell me everything is alright. He come and tell me everything is alright. Can we get away again tonight? Well, the only boy that could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy that could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. How well I remember all the look that was in his eye, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's love, looking to see how much we've grown. The only boy that was the son of a preacher man. The only boy that could ever hear me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. The only boy who ever touched me sweet was the son of a preacher man.
I have no idea why you didn't get cast.
It's great to see the three of us back up there again. Next we have, I always say he's one of the most talented people in the button everywhere in the world. The one and only Mahi.
Okay, so today, the first time I met Vanessa, I think, was at Megan Mount Ellis's wedding.
Yes.
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 And every single time after that, like, every time I was around you, it felt like home. Like, there was always something happening. Like, always talking about mama. Like, always, like, there's just so much joy and love and laughter in you. So this song is a Christmas song. It's a song that I get to sing every year. It's called Ke Aloha Kalikimaka. And it talks about how joy and love comes once a year during the holidays, but we should always have love and joy throughout the year, and that's what you are. No matter what month, what day, what year, if it rains or falls, you always bring us joy. And this is a song written and sung by Kili Raishao, and this is called Ke Aloha Kalikimaka.
For a new job. Okay. All right.
Those dollar bills are still up here. Listen, I flew all the way from Seattle. I'm keeping this shit. All right. Did these line up? On. Oh, there we go. Okay. You can't see me? Listen, that's on you. I do feel like, if you haven't guessed, I'm not the singer tonight. No, I'm the comic relief. Right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do have one thing to point out, Marilyn. Sweetheart, you know I adore you. I do. But you did the most Filipino mother thing I've ever seen. That photo stayed on the table all through Act 1. Face down. Brothers Films, they love you. Mr. Halford gets up here with his tight, khaki pants. And Marilyn's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I could see her from up there, and she's like, ooh, bitch, and ooh. I did the same thing. It's all right. Now,
You know a good thing when you see it.
right? Lord, I was gonna set my Coca-Cola on that thing earlier tonight. That was unbelievable. I hope I haven't made you too uncomfortable then. If I have, we can talk about it later in my hotel room. Which is so cute. Okay. Since I'm not really the singer, I've done one of my trademark song parodies for you tonight, sweetheart. I know. How many Oklahoma fans do we have in the house? I'm not talking about football or race riots. I'm talking about the show, Rodgers and Hammerstein. That's the one you're thinking about too? Okay, good. They are about to turn in their graves. God bless you. You, however, tonight is when, this moment of the show is when the yin of all of our love for you meets the yang. Okay? We love it. All right, goddamn. Vanessa is 50 inches tall. She's such a tiny person, tiny hands and tiny feet. 'Cause she's been 4 feet tall since she was 10. She could fit in my pocket or strapped in a child's car seat. And I'm so glad to say that she's my friend. You know that good friends stab you from the front. So I can't help but stand here and be blunt. You thought I was gonna say cunt, I did. She is a sassy girl from Queens, and you can quote her on that. Truth is, she's from the Philippines, and she is sort of a brat. Especially when I fucked it up. We'll go back to the brat line, that's a good one. And she is sort of a brat with love. Especially when she has had a few Prosecco or I swear I only had a Coca-Cola. Especially when she has had a few Proseccos or pot gummies or my time. Don't take much 'cause she's a lightweight. She cannot see out of her bloodshot eyes. We're here to give you some applause, despite your multiple flaws. Your tendency toward faux pas. Next thing for you's menopause. Whoa! What you gonna do when Vanessa makes a request to travel at her behest? What you gonna do? It's a special thing 'cause she's finally made 50 and it's kinda nifty and she deserves her due. Now you got one more time. Here we go. Ready? And now you gotta quit shopping for a bunch of shit from the shops or from a catalog. What is left to buy or your house to beautify? Seriously? Another dog? She has no trouble with a song. Can't say the same for a dance. Looks like she's dieting with her thong, but she sure gives it a chance. Oh, I do not mean to denigrate and would not say her dancing is bizarre. Her left feet are way first rate, especially when you're watching from afar. We're here to celebrate with you. For you, we are in a craze. If I may turn an old phrase as one of your favorite gays, we love you so.
We're gonna now have Vanessa's brother sing a song.
This is going to be so nerve-wracking because there's so many talented people in this room. When Vanessa first said that Kuya, it's packed. And by the way, just to let you know, that all these people are either actors, directors, and producers of the shows that I've been in for the last 20 years. And I'm like, I've never really performed in front of theater people before. So forgive me for this. This is a song that we used to sing around the piano during holidays in Queens. Even then, she would bring all her friends from her a cappella group. Especially Xerxes was always there. You know that guy sang at my wedding with orange hair. You know, she should have gotten a clue then, right? I'm like, what the heck is that? But anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and this is going to be a slow song, but one of the songs that we really like to, I guess, sing, but, well, she would accompany me, as she said earlier, right? So hope you like it.
Oh my God!
It's been hot, also very sweet, and I'm not usually indiscreet, but when she sparkles, the earth begins to sway. What more can I say? How can I express how confused am I by our happiness? I can't eat breakfast, I cannot tie my shoe. What more can I do? If I say I love her, you might think my words come cheap. Let's just say I'm glad she's mine, awake, asleep. It's been hot, also it's been swell, more than not. It's been more than words can tell. I humped, I stammer, I sing a run delay. What more can I say? I'll stay calm, untie my tongue, and try to stay both kind and young. I was taught never brag or shout, still it's hot, just like how you read about and go so caring and never too uncouth. That's the simple truth. fumble, we take it day by day. What more can I say? Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Your lovely husband wants to have a few words, and then we're going to do a little group version of. Joe is next, your lovely husband.
Take it off!
I don't even know how this thing works. So like, I'm legitimately here to mess everything up right now. So I'm just gonna strip. And then you got the song. Alright, so, you know, thank God for all these amazing singers. We were just saying, me and my boy Matt, we were like, dude, my brother would never sing this shit for me. In the Zulu family, we don't do this. They don't make fun of you. Oh, that's it. They don't just make fun of you the whole time. So, to do that, I have my top 10 things you may or may not know about Filipinos. I just want to preface it by saying, like, I have spent half of my life in a Filipino family. This is like legit. Like, I am like been immersed in this. Trying not to sing. trying to like hide. So here we are. I bet you probably know some of these. The first one though, I'm gonna teach you a little Tagalog. Oh. Yeah. Yep, because I'm smart. If you're in a Filipino family, you better start learning it. Or just keep your mouth shut and listen. To learn Tagalog, you just have to know that every word rhymes. Okay? That's the first part about being Filipino. Let me give you an example. Okay? Ba 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 is a legitimate saying, it's a full sentence, which translated means, anyone?
Are you going
Are you going down?
Are you going down? Ba 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 ba. Di ba? Sige na. That's for real. That's like you're doing it. So I learned Tagalog over the time. And I'm sorry, I don't have the mouth and the teeth of Ren like to be like, oh. I'm just like, I'm sorry if I'm like this. I gotta start like, Number 2, I'm only on number 2, I'm sorry. Melina told me I had to do something, so now I'm doing it.
It's not the mouth and the teeth.
Oh, shit. My name is not Sex Rex, alright? It's Naj Alazan backwards, alright? It's way different. And I watch Monday Night Football. Number 2 about if you're Filipino, you eat anything. Anything and everything.
Yes.
Okay, this is the truth. And if Vanessa's talking about smell, come to our house someday. Man, you smell fish, you smell like shrimp sauce, you smell everything, right? They eat everything. My dad, he once ate like a pound of tongue on the first time ever meeting the family. Crazy. Don't even start on balut. Yeah. How about number 3? Shoes? Anybody know about Filipino shoes?
Yes.
Shoes, right? They have shoes for everything, every day, every occasion. House slippers, bath slippers, chanclas. I was like, chanclas? You got chanclas? Dress up shoes? They got dress down shoes. You ever had a dress down shoe? Ain't never. Man, I was lucky to have shoes in my house. Yo, you wear old ass shoes. Number 4, they can all sing. It's kind of ridiculous if you have to get up on the microphone. They all sing. It's crazy. I don't know what's in the water. They like legitimately can sing. They sing at New Year's, birthday parties, weddings, funerals. Dude, when she died, they sang. They just sang. All they do is sing. I was like, Joe, sing the song. I was like, nice. She died. When she came back, oh, Here's the next one. You want to hang out with a Filipino, you will never, ever, 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 ever be hungry. Ever. It's not possible to be hungry. Yo, you get on a plane to go anywhere, find the Filipinos. Alright? You like, oh man, they don't serve food on this plane? Find the Filipinos. They got food, man. They'll have fried chicken, they'll have like shrimp cocktail, they'll have all kinds of good sauce that they like freshly made. It's crazy. And if that plane goes down, you have to find the Filipino. Okay? This is like Survivor. Dude, find the Filipino. Feed you it's all good. Okay. I don't know if you know about this, but they're handy as shit. These Filipinos, they can do anything. You know, intruders coming over your wall. I know Hawaii's getting crazy. You know, intruders coming over your wall. Put broken glass everywhere. Put them on top of like, dude, man, they have broken glass everywhere. Do you know what their national like mode of transportation is? Yeah, it's the jeepney. The jeepney is like every part of a Jeep and every other car you ever seen in your life. They put like a school bus there and everything else. Jeepneys, alright? They're handy as hell. Go to a Filipino house. You see some crazy shit. Right? You will. And I tell you this, because if you looked at if you heard tonight, like, they were on like different landlines. How many people got a landline? Yeah, there's like maybe one person got a landline that's joint. They got like 7 landlines. You're like, but they're not plugged into everything. Like they just like probably talk to each other like if they were like you know.
Party line.
It's like a party line. They talk to each other. It's crazy. You have giant spoons and forks on the walls. Yeah, go to a Filipino house. You see the crazy shit. You're not kidding, bro. Oh. I didn't even talk about now it's Christmas time, right? So the Christmas lights are up. Go there in June, their Christmas lights are up, their Christmas tree is still up. Why is their Christmas tree still up? Because they're Filipino. I love it. Man, these Filipinos. Alright, the next one. They are electronic freaks. Yo, I don't care. This guy was plugging in my PlayStation today. I love it. He's like, oh, we do it. They do everything. They got like 170 wires out the back of their TV set. You don't have a clue. I would get electrocuted. My hair would be like this. Ridiculous. Okay? And then you gotta have 20 speakers. VJ was asking me, oh, do you have the speakers in the back? I'm like, I don't know where the speakers are. Like, my TV's got a speaker. I push the volume up. No, because you have to have 70 volume buttons and 70 different like remote controls in their house, right? The first time I went to her house, she was like, just make yourself comfortable, sit on the couch, and turn the TV on and watch whatever you want. Bro, I was like this. Here's like one, here's like another. I was like, cool, I didn't know what to do. They always have these. All right, this is funny because they are religious. If you didn't know, these Filipinos are religious, super religious. I mean, seriously religious. Somehow in my car, and I meant to get it, I have a little Jesus card. It's like a baseball card, right? It's like being like laminated. And somehow I found it in the back of my car. I'm like, what the hell is it? I went to put my luggage, like when we traveled this summer, I got another Jesus and the baby Mary, like the baby Jesus, the baby Jesus never, the Mary, they're like this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I love Filipinos. Crazy. Yo, we did like a top 50 list of the Filipinos. But number 10, this is like the last one. They're loyal and will be your best friend. They will be your best friend for life. They will sing to you. They will help you with electronics. They will feed you weird shit. Right? And they'll be loyal to you for life. Unless you piss them off. And then they'll cut you. And this is the top 10 things about Filipinos.
Yes.
So thank you. I know you all love the Filipinos. But don't worry, I'm here all night, man. You guys are gonna die with these guys. Let's go. Dude, you married this shit. Alright. And I do want to be half my life. Lots of strife, lots of love, lots of things, tons of experiences. We were riding on a train so long ago. In Thailand, it was our first trip. We met halfway around the world on days where like God, I don't know what we had to get on the World Wide Web before it was even that, like, you know. And so we were on a train together, and I was just looking at her, and she was sleeping. And I wrote this poem. So it's called Soulmates. Soulmates, in unfamiliar territory, together exploring all the world has to offer. From temples at sunset to new adventures at sunrise, hand in hand, no lonely nights, exploring this world together. People stare because of her beauty, but only I know its depths. The world is small, and life is short. I want to spend it and share it with her. I wrote that when we were just together. I wrote it together in our first throes of like what love is, and she had a gay boyfriend. I was like, no, come on, man, let's do it. I was like, he's just gay. She's like, no, but he likes everything I like. Just kidding, Rex. Just kidding, everyone. And so I wrote one more, which kind of came out 20 years later. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary, and kind of funny. The title is Together. Seconds, hours, years passing by, together. The streets, the towns, the cities, and countries we've explored together. From Vespa rides to moonlight drives, we travel this world together. From raging storms to sun-kissed shores, you'll be my rock, and I'll be yours, dancing through this world together. So my beautiful